What's up, you guys? It's Rob here. Today, we're going to be going over ticker symbol AMC. We'll be covering on the daily, weekly, and monthly time frame in anticipation for tomorrow's trading day, April 19th, Monday. Yay, Monday, the market's back open. I know I'm personally happy that the market's going to be back open. This fly's going to drive me crazy. If you guys can, do me a favor, smash that like button so hopefully I can smash this fly because it keeps flying around and just bothering me. But smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button as well and that you ring the bell. When you do those three things, it really helps these videos get out to more people and really helps me make a greater presence here on YouTube. And I just want to take a quick second and say thank you guys so much for doing this. Like, I don't even know what to say. Like, when I have to try to think of words to say, like, I can't think of anything. The growth here has been phenomenal, and I can't wait to continue doing this with you guys and keep putting these videos out because you guys seem to like it. But I want to interact with you guys more, so if there's stocks that you guys want me to take a look at, drop them down in the comment section below and I'll do some DD on them. I'll let you know if I'm currently holding them or what my current thoughts are so we can add to your DD or I can counteract it and all that kind of stuff. I want to interact with you guys. So, but the huge thing I want to hop into first is the lovely short interest. So I've been covering short interest here within Ortex because Ortex seems to have the most up-to-date data and it seems to be the most accurate. So when I hop in here in the Ortex, I'm going to click down here on the short interest and we'll take a look at it. So really the huge thing to highlight is that AMC short interest is at an all-time high. Yes, I said that correctly, an all-time high. So yes, our short interest is more than what we had in January when we squoze from, what was it, $2 to 20. So just imagine if we squeeze again, how big it's going to be, because our current short interest right now is 93.92 million shares, which is an all-time high, which is huge kind of thing. And also the exchange reported short interest that was last reported to the exchange was 73.82 million, which was done on March 31st. So in 2 weeks, our short interest has jumped more than 20 million shares. And that's just what's reported to the exchange. So this is a minimum baseline. Keep that in mind. And our current utilization sitting at 98.98%, which is which is a lot. Like a lot. Our current short interest or free float is continuing to go not down. It's continuing to go up. And it changed to 1.43% on Friday, and our current short interest or free float is 22.49%, which is continuing to go up. What I can do is I'm going to click on this yellow line here, which is our estimated short interest or free float, and you can really just see it's just continuing to increase along with this blue line, which is the exchange reported short interest. So this is where we currently are. Back here is where we were. So if we want to take a look at it, our estimated short interest or free float was sitting at 15.25%, and our exchange reported short interest was somewhere around 37 million. So we're literally about double almost of what we were in January to where we are now, which is huge. So if there's people out there saying that this is a dead cat, this is absolutely not a dead cat, guys. Absolutely not. The cost to borrow is up to 4.88%. I know some people were saying that Fintel was saying that there was a higher number. So let's take a look at it. Not GME. We want to do AMC. So short interest on AMC, outstanding shares availability 1 million. All right, so this is interesting. The short rate borrow fee is 18.29% here, and this was updated as of 17 minutes ago on 4/16. So Ortex says that the current cost to borrow is 4.88, while Intel says 18.29. So take these numbers with a grain of salt, guys. Take them with a grain of salt because clearly there's some discrepancies going on here kind of thing. So at a minimum, we're sitting at 4.88, which is huge. And our days to cover is only increasing. Our free float on loan is 34.72. Our shares on loan are 144.98 million. That is huge. 7 days ago it was 131.52 million, which is huge. Like if y'all want to talk about a heavily shorted stock, AMC and GME are heavily shorted stocks. And if any stocks are going to probably squeeze, it's going to be these two, because holy crap, guys, like there's a lot of outstanding short interest here. So what I'm going to do is let's hop over here in the Webull. Speaking about Webull, down in the description is my Webull referral link. Get you access to this platform. They are in the process of beta testing Doge. So Webull hopefully will soon be allowing us to trade Doge. And if Webull allows us to trade Doge, then it's going to be my platform of choice personally. But when you do join Webull and sign up, it's completely free. You get one free stock when your account's approved, and then you get another free stock when you deposit $100 on the platform. And those two free stocks can be valued anywhere between $8 and $1,600. And then additionally, I do get a free stock as well because you used my referral code. So just want to be clear about that. But let's go ahead and hop in here to the 1 day time frame. So overall for AMC, the huge thing that got me so excited, like I was just jiving and just beyond happy, was the fact that we had an intraday high of $10.15 in the morning. Now the thing that really just sucked was we didn't hold it, and we saw I'm not gonna lie, a short wave here. I can't confirm it, can't deny it, but I can almost guarantee you it was a short wave, because it literally drove the price all the way down to 952. We had a nice rebound of us smooth brained apes buying it. We got back above our 975 resistance and turned in support, but we kept selling back and kept retesting it here. And we really, when we zoom in here, we really retested this support a lot during the day. And just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, we broke above there, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 8, like 975 is going to be a huge resistance for us come here on Monday. Like that period alone just enforces how strong that level of resistance is going to be, and that we need to turn that into support and get trading back to this upside, because I'll show you on a macro perspective, we had a trend line going and we actually broke our trend line back to the downside. But the huge thing I want to highlight here is how this kind of, I feel like, has to be a short wave, is because how quickly we went from being sitting here at neutral at $10.15. We were sitting pretty much at neutral at $10.15. Just keep that in mind. Neutral at 10.15. Not oversold, not overbought, not overextended or anything like that. We were sitting neutral. And then the second the market opens, we literally just went down, 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 and went so oversold. We were down to 3.63 on the RSI. And look how overextended this MACD is. You guys cannot tell me that this is a dead cat, because it is not a dead cat. It is not a dead cat. It is not a dead cat. But anyways, we tested 975 so many times within the day. So that's the huge thing that I'm going to be looking at come here on Monday is, can we get up to 975? Can we break that resistance and turn in the support and then try to retest $10? That's what we really need to do. Now, we did have an intraday low here of 909, which is good because we didn't touch our psychological support of $9, but we did break our technical support here at 925. But we did, again, the huge thing that I'm looking at here is when we take a look at this, how many times we tested and retested this as support. So the huge thing is we are seeing these lines being huge technical resistances and supports. And that's what we want to see, is we want to see that we're testing these, because once we get above them, it makes it that much stronger of a support versus a resistance. We want to keep that in mind. Now, the only downside about this is when we did do this consolidation here at the end of the day, which is, by the way, phenomenal consolidation, it was towards the bottom end of our price movement. So it's not really the best consolidation. We would want to be doing this price consolidation around, let's just say like $9.75, almost $10 kind of thing. If we were doing it in this channel up here, it would be a lot better than this channel down here. But the huge thing to highlight too is that with this consolidation, it's going to help deflate IV, which is going to make options contracts more enticing to those who want to purchase them. So we got to keep that in mind. And then also consolidation is good and healthy for the stock, because that means when we're making our movements, we're not making them volatile like what this is back here. We're making them like little uptrends back right here kind of thing. So overall, for the just one day, just taking a look at this, the 1 day, 1 minute, the huge thing to highlight is how overextended and how oversold we are here during the day. We did see several short waves that literally just drove the price all the way down to 909. Now, when we got down to 909, we've literally bought it as much as we could. We did see short waves still increase here within the stock. So we know that it is a heavily shorted stock. Now, here on the 5 day, 5 minute, you can see the trend line that I drew out here that we were respecting really well for several days, and we actually tested a lot, but we did end up breaking it here on Friday, which isn't a good sign. And I had a feeling we were going to break it on Friday because I saw things on Twitter and on Reddit. I can't confirm or deny this. If someone can confirm it down in the comment, drop me a comment down below, that with AMC being above like $10, it's costing the shorts like $50 million a day or something like that. But anyways, if that is true, that is huge, because that shows that the fight for $10 is going to be a very, very hard fought battle. But looking at here at the 5 day and just really highlighting the past couple of days, we really had several days of really high volatility here, and we had about we had really one solid day of, we can kind of call it consolidation, but the huge thing here is we need to make moves. When we make moves, make them slowly and with support versus these volatile moves that we're making, because when we make these volatile moves, it's going to cause IV to go up through the roof. Now, IV right now is at pretty much an all-time low since the beginning of the year. And we can't compare the IV of AMC versus like the IV of, let's say, like an Uber or like a Lyft or something like that, because it's just not fair, because those are normally not volatile stocks, versus AMC right now has been nothing but volatile since the beginning of January. So, but looking at the MACD down here, we are severely overextended on Friday. We were overextended here on Wednesday, but we kind of had an even out later in the day. But the huge thing to take a look at is we're sitting at 47 here on the 5 day, 5 minutes. So we're sitting at below neutral, and we had a very bearish day on Friday. So what we need to do is hopefully have a what's called a trend reversal on Monday, and buy the stock up and bring the price back up above that 975 resistance and turn it into support. If we can do that on Monday, I would be a very, very happy camper. It's a very small move, but it's a move personally that I think would be good enough to set us back in the right direction. And let's go ahead and hop out here to the 1 month time frame. And with this 1 month time frame, I want everyone to be patient, and understand what patience does within a stock. Because a month ago, we were trading around $14, and then we saw $9 here, and then we had a nice pop, and then we sold off, did some consolidation, then we sold off, and then we had a pop, and then we did some consolidation, and now we've been in essentially a downward trend. And we found our bottom here really around 875. We had our 1 month low of 831. So we got to keep in mind that we have to practice patience when buying the stock. This is not going to happen overnight. We need to be patient, that this will inevitably end up happening. We just have to be patient about it. Now, taking a look here at the RSI, it's sitting at 4168, so it's not the best position it is below neutral, and our MACD indicates we are headed in the bearish territory. Now keep in mind, the move that we had on Friday was a very harsh move, which probably did hit the reset indicator, if not flip the script essentially on us. So I'm taking both of these indicators really with a grain of salt right now, and understanding that the news moving forward. So if this is true of the $50 million kind of thing, and the short interest and all that kind of stuff, like this just only makes me want to buy AMC more. And then we also have to keep in mind, AMC is a recovery play. So as more movie titles get released, as more theaters allow higher occupancy and all that kind of stuff, ticket sales are only going to go up. And the huge thing is we just are fighting those who don't want to go to the movies, but as soon as they go once, they're going to go again, guys. And streaming services cannot compete with a movie experience. I'm telling you right now. Just throw out the fugazi of, oh, Netflix is going to take over movie theaters and all that kind of stuff. No, it's a bunch of fugazi. Don't listen to it. But really, that's what I got for you guys today. Hopefully on Monday, we can take 975 as a resistance, turn it into a support, and try to get back between that $9.75 and $10 time frame. Now, $10 channel, gosh, not time frame. Now, the huge thing to keep in mind is if this is actually true, that the shorts, if the stock above $10 is costing the shorts $50 million per day, it is going to be a very hard fought battle. Now, if we go back here and take a look at Ortex, they only have about 1.02% of the utilization of shares that they can actually use to short the stock. So are they going to use that next? Are they going to use that on Monday, or are they going to save it towards the end of next week? What's going to happen, kind of thing? Because they're starting to run out of bullets, and when you run out of bullets, you start panicking, and as they start panicking, we start buying, kind of thing. Like that's what this whole entire situation is. We know that AMC is worth more than $9 right now, and that it's at least worth $10, kind of thing. So I'm sure Monday when it comes out, we will end up buying the dip, and then we will see hopefully the stock move to the upside and reclaim 975. But that's what I got for you guys today. If you can, do me a huge favor, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, and ring that bell. And then if you made it this far along in the video, if you can, comment banana down below. Thank you. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.